that good internet over there.
I'm coming in. Yes or no? Fuck no, I don't have good internet, dude. My internet fucking sucks. I'm trying to connect via my phone. Is that making... Nope, apparently that's not doing it well.
Let me check mine. I'm going to run my speed test.
Okay, I think it might be me.
I just got 485 in both directions, so should...
What's...
Yeah, I'm getting tons of internet.
How about now? David?
Tommy?
Yep, can you hear me? Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you. We good?
Wait, you can't hear me?
I can hear you now. I can see and hear you now. God damn it.
All right.
We good? We good?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's fucking get this thing cracking then. If the internet cuts out, we'll make...
Your video is all over the place.
Dude, I'm sorry. Then that's got to be on me. No, it says I got full bar... Whatever, dude. Fuck it. I think we're recording. We're recording. Yeah. David? Not working?
Are you using like your cell network?
Nope.
Yeah, I got you.
You got me? I was about to text you. Do you want to just FaceTime? Would that make it better? My internet's been sucking up.
We could try it.
My internet's been sucking.
What's that?
My internet's been sucking a fat dick lately.
Oh.
Okay. Do
you have a speed test app on your phone? Run a speed test.
I'm on my MacBook. I don't have a speed test app.
Just go to speedtest.net.
Speedtest.net. All right. Fuck it. Well, in the meantime, David Lockhart, my friend from UGA, back here. You were on episode 5, dude. And now...
Dude, was I?
You were episode 5. Now you are episode 150. Dude, from the beginning.
Damn, you've been busy.
Dude, when I'm fucking like Rogan big, you'll be able to be like, bitch, I was on number 5. Or when I'm arrested for something, you'd be like, yeah, I know that guy. 13, 14 megabytes download. I think it's doing.
It's pretty slow, but
yeah, it's pretty fucking.
Mine runs.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah. Mine's at like 450.
450?
Yeah.
Mine's at.
We got fiber.
Mine's at 16.
Somebody gave me an Xbox, and I was like going to download or like do an update on the game. It was like 40 gigabytes. This will be done in 4 days. I was like, called AT&T. I was like, all right, we're going to need to do something about this.
Dude,
a lot of times you just give them the runaround. You get connected to the retention department. We ended up getting fiber for less money, like $20 less a month.
Yeah, fucking TPC is sponsored by fiber. Jesus Christ, hook me up. I will plug that every episode, man. Yeah, dude, I got an Xbox One X, but I can't play online. I also live at home, and my parents in their 60s have 16 megabyte internet. And I turned 30 a week from today, so I can't exactly like walk downstairs as a 30-year-old living in their house and being like, let me tell you the internet that we need in this establishment. No, bro. It should have been out 12 years ago. So
just call the ISP, man. They might have already run the wires to your neighborhood. All you got to do is
just start yelling at them.
Tab and turn it on.
Yeah. Is it really 450? Jesus Christ!
Tell me you want to cancel, but also like if they've probably upgraded your neighbor now.
Yeah.
You just like they didn't take. All it took was tech to come out for like 1 day, rewire a port or 2.
Fuck. So I really dude.
So did you get the One X? I didn't even know they.
Yeah, Xbox One X.
Wait. Oh wait, I was thinking like the Xbox X.
No.
The square tower.
No, that comes out in Christmas. Yeah, this is still the Xbox One. It's the newest iteration of the Xbox. It was right when quarantine started. It was, Jesus, I haven't talked to you since December. It was right when quarantine started in like March, and I had a 360 that I had just bought.
Was it December?
Yeah, that was first episode was December 12th. So talk to you like, yeah, Jesus, yeah.
That was my birthday.
Woo! Your birthday's December 12th. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Man, time flies when you're slaving away at some office job.
Yeah. Or when you're...
Next thing you know, you're 30.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude, yeah. But, dude, so this is back in March, I went to the GameStop like a week before quarantine. I bought a used 360 for like $10.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I'm such a piece of shit. But like, for whatever reason, I bought like the $1 warranty. I was like, it's probably not even gonna turn on. And it worked for a couple days, and then it like overheated and died. I just wanted something to play while like the video's editing. So I went back right like the day quarantine was starting. It was gonna start that night at like 7 p.m. And I like brought in the thing, and he was like, well, we have to honor that. And I was like, well, yeah, I bought the warranty. He's like, the problem is like all of our supply lines have like officially been like frozen because of like quarantine. And I was like, fuck. And he was like, but I have to honor this. And like no other stores are open because everything's shutting down. So he like went into the back and he came out and was like, so like there's some loophole where like because of these extreme circumstances, he's like, we don't have any 360s. The only thing we have are brand new Xbox One X's, which are retailing for $500. They're full 4K video or full 4K gaming, terabyte of SSD. And he was like, today's your lucky day, man.
No.
$1 warranty, Xbox One X. Fuck yes. I'm the only person that, swear to God. So it was,
in the box?
In the brand new, dude. Not even used. Just brand new. Slit that bitch open. Oh. Xbox One X came with a controller, too.
They didn't have a single 360 in the back there? Not a single one?
I guess they might have been getting them the next day, but it was... Who the fuck foresaw... When was the last pandemic? 1918?
Holy shit!
It was probably something where like, it's probably something where like if they didn't honor it, there's probably something where you can fuck them out of more. It's probably the equivalent of like a settlement. They're just maybe the guy just hated his job and was like, fuck it, here's an Xbox One X, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here. Like, but yeah, dude.
It's like about to be getting hella unemployment.
Yeah, I'm about to get unemployment checks. I'm pretty sure that branch closed, so he's just like, fuck it, here you go. He probably didn't even work there, man. He's just
you liked it?
Yep. Oh, I fucking loved it, dude. Grand Theft Auto 5, Just Cause 4 and 4K, man. Ace Combat, Just Cause 3,
nice.
and I haven't picked up Red Dead 2, but
dude, so someone from my office actually gave me an Xbox One for Christmas. I had someone playing my 360.
Yeah.
And then shortly after, about a couple months into this year, there was an 80-inch 3D smart TV in the conference room that they couldn't get to turn on. They're like, we don't know. I was like, what are you doing with it? They're like, we're just going to throw it away or recycle it. I was like, no.
No, you're not.
Let me get a hold of that thing. And so I take it home. I get like four of us from the office to help me like haul it out of there. I pop it open. Like, it was like 500 screws to get that giant plate off the back. Yeah, I found like a burnt out diode. Went online, found a power board that from another one that had a broken screen. Slapped that shit together.
Oh, shit.
And, oh my god, dude! I've been at the Star Wars Battlefront too.
Oh shit!
Ooh, it is beautiful.
So you're fucking balling out.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, you're in that fucking X-wing, and it's like this big, the whole screen. You're just like, fuck.
I've got a. You can't really see it. I've got a. You can see the corner of it. I've got like a 40-inch 4K. That I've got. I got that right when quarantine was starting too from Walmart. It was like $100.
What?
I don't fucking know, dude. So the god smiled upon me in March.
The technology guys are just throwing deals your way.
So I got Xbox One X. So for that $1 warranty and then a 4K TV, and it's so I got this thing like 2 feet from my face. So whenever I'm editing podcasts or just loading them or whatever. Dude, I put on Ace Combat, man, first person cockpit view, getting the F-22. Dude, I get like my stomach drops and shit because it's right there and it's pulling 7 Gs, blowing out flares. Dude, and you put on some like Bose headphones too, man. You get a little lost. Lost.
I'm my little cousin. I've got a little cousin, and his grandparents and his great grandparents are still alive.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so. Kid's got everything. Christmas, they need to bring an extra car to carry all the shit home.
That's awesome.
So he's like, I got this like super nice surround sound gaming headset you could borrow. Or he's like, you can just have. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll pay for the shipping. Send it my way.
Jesus, what? That's what I need. That's the last setup I need is some headphones or maybe like a subwoofer. Yeah, just get it going, man. If I ever get this podcast going off, dude, I'm going to have my own, like, studio, but I never want to see guests in person. I just want to do it all via online. I'll just make sure I get like satellite internet or some fiber shit.
The audio quality is always so much better with an in-person thing now.
It is, and that might be something that I can't get around. If that is the case, then I'll just. Granted, if the podcast keeps going up, I'll. I don't
see why not.
Yeah, when I had you on, I think I had 7 subscribers. Mm-hmm. Now I'm at 497. So it's
That's pretty good.
It's inching up. It's very slow. It's depressingly slow, but
it's like what you call it? It's like a logarithmic scale.
Yeah, it's still at the bottom of the boot, hoping it goes up, but
the hockey stick.
Yeah, the hockey stick. Yeah.
So how do you promote these things? And don't most people do it just by getting on other podcasts or whatever?
Yeah, I go on Reddit, Instagram, Facebook. I go on like different accounts and I'll try to plug relevant episodes. Go to some Reddit thread talking about like an armed like a armored truck getting robbed. I'll go back and pick out an episode where I had on a guy that used to drive armored trucks, and I'll like link it like, oh, here's and I'll even put in times, because if you just link a 2-hour episode, no one will watch it. But if you go in and go to the end of the hyperlink and type in end t equals m and then you can type in, you can get the exact timestamp. So t equals 5m 4s 5 minutes 4 seconds. Go in and hit the exact hyperlink, link to timestamp, and then with YouTube Studio, I can like in real time I can track who's watching and who's not, or just not who, but the total number of views. So like I can plug a link somewhere, and then I can pull it up and see if it's working or not. And I can see that's from Facebook, that one's from Instagram, that one's from Reddit. Like, okay, 1 view over 1 day, not worth it. 200 views in an hour. It's like, okay, push that one. So it's, let's see.
So which one's getting the big pulls? Is it Facebook or Instagram?
Reddit plays. Facebook occasionally comes through in the clutch, but it's primarily Reddit. So like, yeah, it's, let's see who has watched what in the last. Apparently I'm having an aneurysm right now. Yeah, so this is episode 150. In the last 60 minutes, I've had 2 people watch 148, so 2 days ago. That makes sense. I've had 4 people watch episode 134, so that was 16 days ago. And it was, now I could go through and see where the actual audience is coming. You can't see it, but like you can go through and find where it's who's coming from what. Direct links, Reddit, Facebook, Chrome app from WhatsApp. I guess someone has shared it on WhatsApp. I can see who's searching for what. Mostly 25 to 44-year-old males, primarily in America and the UK. Russia coming through at 0.2%. It's so you can go through and you can kind of like what I kind of compared it to when I first started figuring it out was it made me think of like genetics or biology. Like we would never do them because they're expensive tests, but you'd learn about in books how when you're trying to find out what a certain gene does, they'd go in and they'd put in like a protein for something that encodes for fluorescent protein. So if they didn't know what gene something was, these biologists would go in and they'd put in like a fluorescent protein. And then all of a sudden, let's say they're looking at a fly and its right foot is now glowing, the next generation, they'd be like, oh, okay, so this part is for the right foot. Okay, that one is for the wings. Okay, there's its liver, it's glowing. So I start to look at it as like, how do I just like flush things out and see where is it going? Mm-hmm. What's it doing? And then I find where it's working, and then it's like, pull that up tenfold. Press it. But you also gotta like, you can't go out all the time because you'll get banned if you're spamming like one podcast. So there's a whole like, there's a whole weaponized autism you gotta enforce with this. You gotta use your retardation and or gift and just press it different ways. But it's you're right. But yeah, dude, that's what it is right now. I gotta get it to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, and but right now I think it's just like slow and steady. That's what I gotta do.
How many subscribers you got now?
497. But
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get to 1,000. It's painstakingly slow. But
you're halfway there, man.
Halfway. Yeah, dude. It's
these things build momentum.
Yeah, Joe Rogan getting signed for $100 million gives me hope. Because I'm not even gunning for $100 million. I need like 20,000, and I would be.
Well,
happy.
dude, he's like the biggest podcaster in the world.
Exactly, but I go back to his episode 1. He is the biggest He is the biggest like media in the world. But go back to his episode 1, sponsored by the Fleshlight. They're sitting there smoking pot, talking about fucking like oversized clits. Like they have their like superimposed snowflakes on the screen. They've got like monkey masks on. It is just the most crude, vulgar, misogynistic, politically incorrect, but it's like, this took off. Or MKBHD, the tech guy on YouTube. You'll know him. MKBHD is like a tall, skinny black guy. He's got like 11 million. I probably recognize if I saw it. He's got like 11 million subscribers. But go back to his like first video, and it's him in like 9th grade, and it's him reviewing like a Dell laptop from 2008, and it's shitty. It's shot on like literally looks like it's shot on like a camcorder. The audio's terrible, but it's the same thing. It's just him 10 minutes going over a piece of tech. Now he reviews 8K TVs. He reviews Teslas. He's had on Elon Musk. He's had on Bill Gates. He's really, yeah, MKBHD. You will recognize him. He's like one of the biggest YouTubers. I gotta Google this. Yeah, he gets now. All these phone companies send him brand new phones as soon as they come out because they want to get them reviewed, and he's always honest. He recently had on, I think, the CTO of Apple, like, yeah,
Marcus Brown.
Yep, Marcus Brownlee. Yeah, dude, he does all sorts of shit. But I went back to his episode 1, man. Rogan started, but he was, at the time when he started, he was still known as the Fear Factor guy. Marquise Brownlee was literally just like a fucking 9th grader.
Just some dude talking about a laptop.
You can literally go back and find him like a year in. He's like, all right, guys, a year in. He's like 55 subscribers. He's like, this is getting nuts. Like, now he's at 11 point something million, pulling in like $2 million a year from ad revenue. My man just slaying. I would think
more than that, honestly.
Yeah, maybe, probably. His videos are short though, so that has something to do with like ad revenue. They're all like, I think most are under 10 minutes. The vast majority are under 20. But yeah, dude, he's reviewed the new Mac Pro, and he's like, yeah, so I just bought this, and he shows the specs. And if you go to Apple and like pull out the same specs, it's a $42,000 computer. This motherfucker, dude. But point being is, I think it can be done. And I think all these have in common is, sure, talent, hard work, but just not throwing in the towel. I mean, these took, what, Rogan is now, it's like 10 years, 6 months old. MKBHD, I think his is 11 years old. Like, it's a long con. But, shit, man. I feel like 10 years ago, I was just starting my sophomore year of college at Valdosta. Now I'm here. It doesn't feel like... I mean, a lot has happened, but at the same time, nothing has happened. Like, so I look at it as like, shit, man. Keep my nose to the grind. Like, I enjoy what... This doesn't work for me. I fucking just enjoy shooting the shit. Yeah. So I figured, what? I don't know. 10 years are going to pass anyway. Might as well get this bitch going.
There you go.
Yeah. So what's going on at work? If you can talk about that, it's cool. If not,
that we'll save for another day.
Okay, we will save that. Nope, you don't need to say anything.
Yeah. Well, like, we just grew too much too fast, and we've been in a hiring freeze since COVID started. Yeah. But like, the sales have been just as good as they've been every month. Mm-hmm. So people are starting to just get burnt out. Yeah. And we've had people like just walk out the door with no other money on the table, just would rather take no money than continue.
And just say fuck off.
So, yeah, there's been some growing pains there for sure. But, I mean, it's a recession-proof company, which is definitely pretty nice. So, especially this time of year.
What is it? If you don't have to say the exact name, what kind of...
Yeah, you're good. It's just a property management software.
Okay.
But I'm on... I have the mechanical engineering degree, so I do like the energy efficiency side. And I've been using this year to knock out my CEM, which is like a certified energy management certification, certified energy manager. It's basically just like, using responsible building practices, upgrading your tech, obvious things like LED lighting, but then other things like air compressors and demand-based HVAC systems, where you basically, you have to have a certain amount of air exchanging in between the inside and outside all the time. If you don't have a lot of people in the room, you can cut that way, way down, save yourself a bunch of energy.
I've legitimately always thought heat transfer. That's always just been something that I thought, like, I don't know if it'd be like enough for me to want to go do it, but I've always thought, even now, this laptop sitting on like 2 fans with like a tiny little like vacuum thing that's just pulling out just enough to keep it flowing. I've always just thought it's interesting. Do you do stuff with like servers and shit, like all the heat that the computer creates?
That's an easier one. I'd like to get more into data centers because there's such a huge power suck and they're really steady.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to optimize. Like my old job I was doing was called combined heat and power, where you have like an on-site generator that you're burning typically natural gas, but you can burn anything. You can burn trash gas from like a landfill.
Yeah.
You can burn cow farts, whatever. Then you generate electricity with that, and then you take all the waste heat and you harness that, be it putting it into a digester to ferment some material faster, heat your building, heat your warehouse, whatever. But once you harness all that, you're getting like 90-95% fuel efficiency.
Jesus.
Where with anything else, you can't ever get more than like 50%.
Yeah.
The heat loss.
Yeah, physics. Was it the Carnot engine? Carnot? C-A-R-N-O-T?
One sec.
You're good. David Lockhart muted, talking to someone. Now he's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, how you're talking about you're having heating problems with your computer? I forgot about this, but we have one of these in the basement. It's just oh shit. But it's a fan pad.
Yeah. That's what my laptop's sitting on. Like 2 of them. Just 2 of them. Yeah.
Like
I found I found the heat flow is actually better when it's a little more higher off the desk. It's not a lot, but it's I've got this thing. Can't really see it. Kind of see it. It's it's called O-Polar, I think. And it's like a little tiny vacuum
fan.
Yeah, but you can kind of clip it onto the side of the laptop, and it just hooks up to whatever, USB or just any like the holes, and it kind of sucks heat out. And it's got a little temperature gauge on it, so I can actually watch like during the podcast. It'll go up to maybe like 75 or so. When I'm putting the video through iMovie, it'll yeet up to like 88. It gets cooking. But then uploading, sit at like 65. So like, kind of just got to learn. I don't know. I've always thought that's interesting. I just finished Ed Snowden's book, Permanent Record, and doesn't really have anything to do with like his disclosure. But one of the things I was just thinking of is they're talking about like the massive post 9/11 expansion and like the boom in jobs around just heat exchange. Like not even what you think, not contractors, literally just like HVAC. Because they're just putting in all these servers. They're jacking up surveillance, and so they're producing like something insane, like exabytes of data every day, and they were like just nonstop, and they're like these things were just cooking, but they needed them to not even stay at like 80. They needed them to be at 65 degrees in order for the supercomputers to be efficient. So they said that was like the biggest like 9/11 boom. It wasn't defense contractors. It was just air conditioner guys.
I'm surprised they didn't run it like they do with nuclear power plants. It's always built near a water source so they can just pump the water through.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's all at Fort Meade, so in Maryland. I'm not entirely sure where it is in Maryland, but it's kind of like it's all there, and like you can't just like pick it up and move it. So it's like they're working with whatever's there. Like
the other big trend is they're doing a lot of them in like Iceland and stuff and Greenland because there's a lot of free energy there.
Oh yeah.
And also in Greenland you've got a ton of geothermal energy, so they get a lot of like
you can get the heat
credits
and the cold. Yeah.
for being very green.
Yeah. Doesn't like Facebook and Google don't they almost try to like cycle their server use to have them like around the world, and they try to use them more at night and turn off ones during the day? And so it's literally like heat, like
well, I mean, depending on your power region too. Some places power is cheap as shit at night and super expensive during the day.
Yeah.
So they'll just bounce around there to optimize that. Because like Bitcoin mining, it's all about trying to beat the power cost. That's like your limiting factor.
Really?
Yeah, if you can get cheap enough power, you can make money with it. But if it's more than that, then
I didn't know that.
You're negative. Well, it also depends on the going rate of Bitcoin too. But
isn't that like why like graphics cards are so fucking expensive now? Isn't that something to do with it?
Because there was a huge run on them. They're used in Bitcoin mining somehow, so like you can't even get them anywhere.
That's so fucking weird. That's so weird.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're about to get that more evening storm we get every day.
Oh, dude, we've been getting gangbanged by him up here in Maryland.
Dude, speaking of heat transfer, let me tell you about the transfer of heat through a net fan.
Is that?
Yep. You're sitting hot and you're just like, oh, wait, what temperature is it? I don't know, because I got a cool breeze on my face.
What the fuck is that?
And then at nighttime, hold on, but wait, there's more. At nighttime, you've got party mode.
Oh, dude.
But I was just looking for, I was looking for a desk fan with a battery on it, and I found these, and I was like, yep. So now when I'm working, it just sits there on my desk like this.
Oh man.
They even made this one. I tried it, but it was just too expensive. These are cheap.
Yeah.
They had one from Japan that was like really, really fancy.
Yeah.
And it had a plate on the back of it, and the plate had like a thermoelectric plate on it, and like another tiny fan on the back. So it felt like there was like an ice pack on the back of your neck.
Jesus.
It was amazing,
dude.
Oh, and then I forgot. This one's you've got these pads in here, and you can put like essential oils and shit in them, like a nice calming.
Put in like a nice like julep tea, like
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, you can get one with like a 12-hour battery in it for nothing. They're so cheap. I've been like giving them away. I've just been buying extras and just like I can't keep the good ones on hand because I keep giving them away.
Dude, that
if you,
I might have to, man. I am.
Dude, I can't recommend it highly enough. In Georgia,
really?
Oh my god.
I'm in Maryland and I would use it, man. I fucking love the cold. I have fans on. Everyone in my family hates me because if it's like above 60, I hate it. You're selling the game, sir.
Dude, it sells itself. I don't have to. What was I gonna say?
I can't take my eyes off them, man.
I just ordered one because I was wearing my Bluetooth headphones I was wearing the other day, and I was like, you know what? This is a lot of extra wires.
Yeah.
No joke. They make a Bluetooth one.
They make a Bluetooth one? With headphones?
Oh, dude, China's the best.
That's awesome, man.
I just ordered it today.
That is fucking awesome.
I bought like 6 different models
to
try them all out.
Yeah, it's like China's so evil, but man, I used to order all my percolators from there for my bong. Because
for nothing.
You get a triple honeycomb percolator. You go downtown Athens, one of those little I mean, dude, that'd be like $150. Mm-hmm. I used to pick up 3 triple percolators off DH Gate. Sure, there might have been some lead and arsenic in them. They were like $1.50 each, dude.
No.
I'd let friends smoke my bong, and I'd let them. I'll go out of town and let them take it because it had all these chambers. It was like silk. And I'd come back and I'd always see kind of a weird look on their face. They'd be like, "Yo, dude, I broke one of them." I'd be like, "Oh, dude, it's fine." I'd go to the closet, and just like open up. I had like a fishing tackle box. I just take out another. I'd be like, "What do you want, man? You want tree perk? You want honeycomb?" Like.
I think I have one you gave me, and I was like, "Man, this thing's so nice, you bastard!" All those years,
I never lied about it to anyone, man. I was very open with it. I was a proponent of the CCP when it came to bongs.
I remember the one you gave me. It was like this big. I'm like, that's like as much as I would use in a month.
A grinder?
No, it was a.
It was a perk. Bowl.
But
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Hey, my dad just got this table. I'm going to go help him move it real quick. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Pause this for a sec.
Yeah. I got to go piss anyway, so.
All right, cool. I'll be right back.
All right.
Tommy, what are you doing? You know, Dad?
I forgot to pause the recording, so I need to come back and fill the dead air. Sorry, everybody listening. As you know, if you're a regular listener, I really don't like editing out clips because it somehow makes the file bigger because I'm a fucking moron. So, I'm just gonna fill the open air. Speaking of China, Stealth War by Brigadier General Robert Spaulding is a listen and a half about he is the 2020 digital Paul Revere. Did Paul Revere ring an alarm? Did he just ride on the horse? Did he bang anything? Aside from sluts, I don't know. Yeah, it's a great book about the 100-year plan of China, talking about long cons with Joe Rogan and Marquise Brownlee. Those are 10-year long cons. CCP is going for the 100-year long con, their 100-year plan. What year are they in it? But it's crazy. It's like an anaconda. It's just wrapping around the world. It's just very slowly, and then all of a sudden it's gonna constrict. And that's why the CCP must die. China, 100-year plan. Let's see. China's 100-year marathon to rule the world is all about development, not deception. The 100-year... I think I bought that book. At the recent summit between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping, Xi proposed a 100-year plan to rejuvenate China-India relations. I remember the book I read 2 years ago, The 100-Year Plan by Michael Pillsbury. The leading American China has spent more than 50 years, has worked with the U.S. government, intelligence agencies, and think tanks. Man, I might need to listen to that. I might need to get the 100-year plan, or the 100-year marathon. Do I have it? David, god damn it, I'm gonna mute you. Davey. How can I mute him? David, you are being... Nope, that's me. Now, how do I mute him? Can I mute him? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, mute. There we go. Sound like a buzzsaw was coming through the speakers. I thought I bought the 100-year marathon by Michael Pillsbury. Don't want to play that. I don't want to get my podcast yanked. Yeah, so I don't know, man. What is going on with China? Today is July 31st, 2020. What is going to be going on in 10 years? 10 years ago, a week from today, my birthday, August 7th. 10 years ago today, August 7th, 2010, my dad dropped me off at the Pi Kappa Phi frat house, Beta Tau chapter in Valdosta, Georgia, on 406 Baytree Road. And I moved in there, and I remember the first night there smoking a bunch of pot and got way too high. And I got terrified. Oh, is he back? No, he just disappeared. I'm going to unmute you. Ah, fuck. Hold on. Ask to unmute.
Unmute.
There we go.
I just got a dog this weekend.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Dude, I put down my dog 2 months ago.
Oh, no.
17 and a half.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I was so sad, and I went to the vet, and he was like, hey, just so you know, he was like, you got like 2 dogs out of this. He was like, most people have to say goodbye after 8-9 years.
What kind of dog was he again?
He's a toy poodle. He was born in 2002.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. I remember what the vet said is he said, he goes, let's put it this way. How old are you? And I was like, I'm almost 30. He goes, if you got this dog today, it would die when you're 47. And
Damn.
I was like, Jesus. He was like,
your kids would be out of the house.
Exactly. He was like, I don't know, man. Based on me, they might not be. But, oh my, is it girl or boy?
Girl.
Aww.
I've had her for we got her Saturday.
Aww.
Fresh out of the pound. She already came pre-trained and everything.
Aww.
Get that thing.
Oh my gosh. She just threw the fucking frisbee. I've never seen a dog throw a frisbee.
I just got a 3-pack of these. I ordered that one that she's got because those were going to take too many days. I had to make sure she was into frisbee before I had fully adopted her.
Did you order those from China?
Hell yeah, dude. Amazon.
So basically China. No, is it?
But yeah, she came pre-programmed. Aww. She loves going in her crate. Place fetch, brings it back, which is super rare for a husky.
Oh my god!
And
dude.
I took her out in the woods, let her off leash and everything. She stuck with me. She goes and wanders and sniffs some shit. But again, every husky I've ever seen is a flight case. She is not.
Dude, she is. Oh my god! I just want to give her all the hugs.
Sit. Give me the good girl.
Putting on a show for the podcast. What's her name?
B. She didn't have a name. She's just inmate number, whatever.
Inmate number. She named her like Al Capone. Alcatraz. Oh my god, she's amazing.
But yeah, so we do have a workout room that I don't use.
Dude, you are balling out.
I just let her out.
Dave, you just locked up. Dude.
Did you lose me for a sec?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you have to help your dad?
I'm back.
What'd you have to help your dad with?
A table for my grandparents that we were.
Dude, before this episode, I literally helped my dad with a bureau that was from my grandparents. So it's a little weird, but I had on a what's that effect called when you talk about something and then it happens in your life, like a coincidence? Yesterday. Yesterday I was talking to a friend on the podcast about this graffiti artist that did a bunch of graffiti for Facebook when it was still a startup, and instead of paying him, they offered him just a bunch of stock. And he was just like, fuck it, because he was addicted to gambling. He was like, sure, fuck it. This is 2003, 2004. Ended up selling it a couple years later for $500 million. This is a dude with no education, in and out of jail, always getting arrested in foreign countries, getting in trouble with loan sharks. And but he was on Rogan.
Sounds like he was also probably a trust fund baby.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of sounds like a Dan Bilzerian type guy. But he's not. He's a cooler, funnier Dan Bilzerian. Or a cool and funny Dan Bilzerian. But he was on Rogan 6 years ago. Anyway, so I was telling my friend Jack about this yesterday, and I couldn't remember his name. Fucking Rogan had him on today. And I was like...
Really?
I was like, David Cho. And I was like, that's weird. That's a little weird. But he's not even a regular guest. He went on once in 2014. It's a little weird.
I'm trying to remember what the name of that is. That affected me.
It's some I think it's got the name. It's the name of the researcher or whatever. It's just some random last name. Yeah, but do you think that effect is real, or do you think that we're always talking about shit all the time and we're only seeing law of averages? Something is.
No, I think the stuff is always in the world, but then when you're talking about it, you're now conscious of it. And when that thing happens again, you recognize it. Whereas it was probably happening the whole time, you just didn't notice it.
Yeah. And what about all the other shit you talked about that didn't come up the next day?
Yep.
Yeah. If that doesn't seem like the definition of a confirmation bias. Yeah. You cool with doing 16 more minutes? Wrap this bitch up at 5?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah. What are your thoughts on Xbox Series X versus PS5?
Like I said, I played the 360 up until last year. I think the advancements are just fewer and further in between. The difference between 20 polygons and 200, big difference in graphics. But the difference between 200 and 2000 noticeable, but 2000 and 20,000.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just there's nothing new. There's nothing that the old one didn't do. Microsoft has even said it's basically just a PC.
Yeah.
Before they're it's the media center hub of the house, whatever. Yeah. But it's you've already got a Fire Stick that does that for $30.
Yeah.
It doesn't offer anything special.
Yeah. There's the difference. So there's the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, and the Xbox One X. The one came out in 2013. I think the X came out last year. That's the one I got at that.
Oh yeah, yours has got the S. That's the tippy top of the line.
It is that's what's so insane, dude. It's lightning. Dude, I literally turn it on, and it's just resumes where I was on Grand Theft Auto yesterday. It just bullets still flying, like it just within like it is insane. It is.
That's awesome.
It is. I really like that. Even with Just Cause, it just ding, it turns on, and flames are going everywhere. It's so, but that's 4K gaming. It's on a 4K TV, and it's. I mean, that is noticeable when you play a Xbox One X enhanced game. I mean, it's like upscaled for 4K.
Mm-hmm.
You can notice it. It's like, it's definitely like breathtaking. You're like, wow, like okay, wow, and it's not like a cutscene. You're like, this is like the real, okay. But the Xbox Series X is supposed to be 8K, but I don't see my eyes already suck. Like,
yeah, well, that's the thing too. Like, okay, you've got 120, you've got 240 frames per second.
What does the eye
brain
pick up?
processes at 30.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah, it's, and the other thing is so the Xbox One X is 20 times more powerful than the Xbox One. So the same generation, but it's 20 times more powerful. So,
wait, really?
Look it up. It's like a weird in between. Yeah, Xbox One X. Look up the processing power. It's crazy. But I don't. So why would I get a Series X? Like, what is 8K? I mean, I'm a fucking capitalist slave hog. Glutton, like I'm gonna get it because I have no fucking morals or discipline, but I'm gonna for content's sake I'm gonna bitch about it. But I don't know if it's $500 and I got mine for $1. Why would I get it? What is gonna be on there? That's GTA 5 is releasing GTA 5 on the Xbox Series X, so it's gonna be on 360.
It's like a 10-year-old game. It came out on the 360 two generations ago.
Came out I remember watching the trailer for it in 2012. Yeah, I remember getting it when I lived with Billy at the Eclipse in September 2013.
Billy.
Yeah, fucking Billy.
I had a dream recently we saw Billy.
Really?
Oh, Billy. I think we were talking about him. I saw Sergio and Dave recently. We get together and do like taco night like once a week or so. And go ham, like we get the flour and make our own tortillas and everything.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were just all shooting shit about Billy. Okay, Xbox One X has 4.5 times the graphical performance.
Well, I clearly lied through my teeth. I thought it was 20.
But hold on, that's just the graphical performance. The original CPU 1.75 gigahertz, new one's 2.3. GPU 12 compute units in the original, 40 compute units in the new one. Don't exactly know what that means. Seems like a lot, though.
Processor. What is the processor? How fast is the Xbox One? Features, blah, blah, blah. Xbox, blah, blah. With maybe that was it, 40 compute units. Maybe I thought there was.
I've never heard of memory bandwidth before.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, Xbox One processing power.
Dude, the Xbox One X still has a fucking HDD. Why would they do that? They're so cheap.
What is it?
It's still got an HDD drive in. It's not an SSD.
Really?
Yeah, I got an SSD drive and I just plug it into the USB 3 and I put all my shit on there.
Point being. How much, however, the Xbox One X offers true native 4K, blah, blah, blah. Comparing Xbox Series, will it be worth the X gate? Yeah, so Xbox, okay, this is what we were just talking about. Okay, this is a week old. Xbox Series X versus Xbox One X. Let's see. 1 week ago. I just sent it to you. Our best looks, alright, so they're already getting gameplay from it. Huh. Yeah, I don't. So it's gonna be like $500, $600. I don't know. What is it gonna be? Or is it gonna be something that like it's not gonna be till you see it? Like I remember the first time I played. Yeah, I remember like the first time I played like an Xbox One. I don't remember what it was. It was something. It might have been GTA. But it was something that was like, oh, fuck. Like, it's better.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to have that, or is that what you were saying? I mean, do you just hit a limit?
No, I mean, think about what are you missing in current generation of gaming?
Nothing. I have a 4K gaming system.
You can wander around open world all the time. Like, the only difference
limits.
is going to be like your sight distance. Your sight distance could be bigger. They could render things further out. But.
Yeah. Even Just Cause 4, the map is like, it's like 25 by 25 kilometers. Like, I still, even when I go to Just Cause 4 is insane. It's not as good as a game as Just Cause 3. What's the map size?
Because I always just download like the games for gold free ones.
Yeah.
I think I got Just Cause 3.
Just Cause 3 is my favorite Just Cause. If not, maybe my favorite game. Just Cause 4 map size. Let's see. 1,024 square kilometers. So let's compare that to GTA 5 map size.
1024 is...
Let's see. How big is GTA 5? It's 100 square miles, not kilometers. GTA 5 is 100 square miles. Fuck, I can't do that math.
It gets weird when you square them.
Yeah, whatever.
But it says even though the Xbox One X has a HDD, it's 50% faster read-write times than the original.
Yeah, so you're right. I mean, what am I missing in gaming? It boots instantly. I mean,
it's just a more powerful PC.
It boots instantly. It's 8K versus 4K is negligible. Are the games going to be? I mean, what? But you're right. I mean, at what point map size doesn't matter, because if it's rendering in front of you and going away behind you, but it's beyond your like horizon, what does it even matter? Physics, maybe?
I don't know.
Physics? Super complex
more,
destruction?
Like, broken particles on the ground, or like when you hit a brick wall or something, you could have each individual brick rendered with mass and its own.
Well, that is true. Is like GTA 5 isn't destructive. I mean, the cars are. None of the buildings are. You can't go into any of them.
I mean, it's no Fortnite, I'll tell you that much.
How big is GTA 5 compared to... I don't know.
I bought Star Wars because it's only like $20. I bought Star Wars Battlefront 2 for my cousin because no one's playing it anymore. And I was like, I need a freaking wingman.
Yeah.
So my little 14-year-old cousin, I'm like, check your inbox. I got this game for you. Log on. You're going to kill some rebels. That one's so fun. They did it right. I mean, they totally shit the bed on Battlefront 1. But, they got all 9 movies worth of content, most of the vehicles, all the heroes, just about every vehicle from the movies.
Should I get it?
It's pretty awesome.
I feel like I should get it.
Dude, pick it up. $20. I got it on sale for like 12.
That's not. Have you played? I know I said we'd wrap up in like 5 minutes. Have you played any of the Far Cries?
No, I played like the Far Cry like laser Tyrannosaurus mod. They made one that they released. It's like Cyberpunk or something like that. But they released it for the Xbox 360, and it's like you like ride a dinosaur that shoots lasers out of its eyes and shit. And it's all like futuristic, like cyberpunk shit.
Was it any fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
And it was another one of those ones that was just free games with gold.
Well, I picked up 4 and 5 because they were like $5 on the Xbox store. 4 was pretty fun. 4 was pretty fun. 5 was really weird, but I liked it. They were surprisingly fun. But yeah, the only thing I can think of is like destruction. Like maybe that's what it will be. If in like the new GTA, you can literally like, I don't know, if you could literally go like throw a Molotov into the first story of like a skyscraper and over 2 hours watch it burn and then collapse, and I don't know, maybe like much longer simulations instead of like a 5-second simulation of the fire truck coming. Maybe if it was like an hour of like fire brigades coming and like putting it out and like cops and I don't know,
sit there and
just watch the man. That's what I would like. I would like like EMTs literally come, and I like to watch the whole carnage. Plane crashes. I'd like to see a plane like a real plane crash. Like if you just crash a 747 on a highway, it kind of breaks apart and like rolls, but it almost looks like styrofoam.
Yeah, turns black.
Yeah, it should be like it should be horrific. It should be like 1,000 yards of burning jet fuel and like blocking everything
off. Crumble like a tin can.
Yeah. There should be just a wall of smoke over the horizon for like 2 days. It should be like really horrendous. It's I don't know, man. Maybe that. I don't know. I would buy it if it was that. But
yeah, I almost, now that I've like got everything on the hard drive and the big external drive, I would really just pay the money to. Like, I was looking at getting Halo 5 because I never played it, and it was like $10 less to buy a used disc. When I was just like, I just don't want to have to get off my ass and put in a disc every time.
All my games are downloaded. All my games are downloaded on the Xbox, on the Xbone X. All of them. But everything.
But they shot themselves in the foot by putting a ridiculously small hard drive on there that holds 3 games at a time.
Oh, mine's a terabyte. Mine.
I know, but the original ones came with like 500.
That's gay. That's gay as shit.
Maybe even less. Maybe it was like 250. Whatever it was retarded.
That sounds fucking retarded. I had a friend at UGA who had like a SATA cable or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he made his PS4 8 terabytes. He had this thing running out of it to this hard drive. I don't know how the fuck he did it. An 8 terabyte PS4.
I was trying to research that. I was like, because the USB 3 is really high read-write speed.
Mm-hmm.
But I was wondering, like, yeah, compared to the SATA cable or SATA cable, whatever it is, if there's like a real performance loss there or not.
Yeah, I don't know if there was or not.
Because I run the games off of the USB 3. So.
Really? Yeah, dude,
with USB-C now especially, holy shit, it's like I run off of one USB-C port, I run my whole internet connection, my power, and 2 monitors all coming in through one port.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is 2 terabytes. This will take like 5 minutes to put a podcast on.
Damn.
This one is 5 terabytes. This one's like waterproof. This one will maybe like.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, I love this one. This one's waterproof, shockproof.
Is it an HDD or SSD?
I have no idea. What's silicon power armor? I don't know. Google it. Made in Taiwan. I don't know what this one is. Little passport one. Passport for.
If you hear anything when it starts up, then it's the spinning disc.
Okay. This one's not. This one's silent. This little one spins. This puppy is 10 terabytes. I saw it on sale in like January for like $120 online.
Good
and I got
Lord.
it. Yeah, but you gotta like plug it in.
It's got its own power supply.
Yeah, but dude, I can transfer over the same podcast that takes 5 minutes on the 2 terabyte, 3 minutes on the 5 terabyte. It's like 30 seconds. This motherfucker just eats it up. But it sucks because it's fucking huge and it's. I don't know, man.
How does it read-write so fast, though?
I don't know. After every podcast, I put it onto 3 separate hard drives. It's I don't know.
Back it all up.
Yeah, 3 hard drives, 3 manufacturers. I just don't want it to all die. Everything's uploaded on D2, BitChute, Spotify, VO, Vimeo, YouTube. Full OCD, full resisting 1984. But
Are you familiar with all those RAID? Like RAID 0, RAID 1?
I was about to say, I've seen them on like MKBHD. I saw him talking about one. He's got like but I think the new Mac Pro, you can get like a 32 terabyte like RAID thing like put into it. I don't know what that means. What is RAID?
So RAID is like it's like a record redundancy. I'd have to look it back up to remember it all, but you've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah blah. And it's like how many hard drives? Like, do you have 2 separate copies that go back and forth and sync all the time? Do you have 2 completely separated ones with a firewall in the middle, etc.? It's just data resiliency. Yeah, I'm surprised with as much as you're big on protecting your shit. Definitely look into the RAID systems.
I might need to.
You're probably running like RAID 1 or something like that now. But you can set them up, too, to work in conjunction, like loop together, so you don't have to do it 3 times. You do it once, and then they back up between each other.
Really? I might need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like I said, it's 30 living at home. It can't be like, all right, fuck these hard drives, mom and dad, and let me tell you a thing about your internet. Like, it's...
No, you probably just plug the hard drives in, like, in a series.
Yeah.
Like, plug them all into a hub.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely should get your internet upgraded. Just call the telecom. Call them, tell them you're looking to cancel your service, and they'll connect you to what's called the customer retention department. Those are the people who can give you a deal.
What if they just call my bluff and they're like, "Oh, well, sorry to see you go."
I tried that too, but then you're just like, okay.
Do I just freak out and be like, hang up?
I don't remember what I did, but I did it for my parents and my uncle's house, and I don't remember. My uncle's there kind of like, well, we're sorry to see you go, and I'm like, well, yeah, me too. I think I'm going to need to cancel our mobile plans too. And they were like, okay, well, maybe we could do something.
Just gotta swing the big dick.
Because the other thing, I was like, I don't want to be using your routers anymore either. They're shitty. They're like the service guy from AT&T that works for AT&T comes to our house and he's like, yeah, it's garbage. You don't want to use that.
Jesus. Yeah, man. When I can get some money, dude, I just want to upgrade the fuck out of my podcast. Like, not content. It's still going to be the same shitty conversations, but like, I want it to be 8K shitty conversations. Like, I want it to be... Yeah,
except nobody's watching it on anything other than like their shitty little phones.
That's true. That's very
There's like 3 people out there who are going to appreciate, damn, is that high quality?
Like, man, I can see...
And plus, then all your guests have to have high quality recording.
That's true. Everyone's just going to be like, man, I can see fucking like... I can see all your acne, you fucking ugly ogre. Like, that's true. MKBHD uploads all stuff in 8K. But I remember someone was like, yeah, I've never watched this on anything higher than like 360. Like, this is on this is my data saver.
Yeah, if we're doing it on on the computers, you got to watch it on super low bandwidth. Or IT will like ping you and be like, you just got disabled for the next 24 hours because you used too much bandwidth.
Yeah, that's true, man. It doesn't even matter what I'm screen recording in if like the actual God knows Zoom isn't fucking beaming this shit through in 4K.
Fuck no, dude. They're using these cheap ass servers. They're giving us this stuff for free.
Yeah. Well,
speaking of which, don't we get kicked off after an hour? Isn't that a thing, or did you pay for Zoom?
I pay for it so I can have people on longer. It's
nice.
Yeah, bare minimum. Yeah, dude.
My whole company switched to Zoom, which was they must have offered them some kind of crazy deal.
Dude, it's all. I mean, guys that come into the liquor store and buy. I mean, like executives, like big ass corporations. They're like, yeah, we got Zoom meetings. But isn't Zoom? Didn't they just get a whole bunch of? Did they just get a whole bunch of cash from China?
They got cash? I heard they just had massive data breaches or like massive like data
breaches
issues.
Yeah. I mean,
it was more like people were just like, yeah, there's a gaping hole with all this data going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, we didn't know.
Oh my God, we didn't know. I guess we'll tell China to stop dropping off those Connex containers of cash. Like,
you better not.
Hey, you!
Better not.
Get out of here, rascals! Don't let me see you back here. Here's my routing number. Yeah, well, I mean, dude, Reddit got $300 million from China last year.
Oh yeah, Reddit's a very powerful information tool.
Yeah, Reddit got bought. They got the majority bought by Tencent, and Tencent is owned by CCP.
Oh my God!
So next time you get shadow banned, just wave to G. Thanks, man.
It's okay. I don't participate. I just read the garbage.
I just troll. That's what I do now. I'm an accelerationist, man. Now I downvote anything I see that makes sense and is rational, and I upvote the circle jerk. I'm like, you know what?
You're an anarchist, huh?
I'm just like, you know what? Dump gas on this bitch. Let's get this thing going. There's a level-headed centrist thought. Fuck you. You're not part of the circle jerk. Fucking
get your facts out of here.
Open up the fucking air compressor. Just really turn up the jet engine. Hit on the afterburner. Let's end.
You'd really appreciate it. I think there's like a subreddit called like Meta Circle Jerk or something.
Really, like, I would appreciate that.
It's like jokes on. It's like references among references. Yeah. You're just like, unless you're on way too much Reddit, you're just like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Have you gone to R coaxed into a snafu?
No.
Coaxed into a snafu. COAXED into SNAFU.
Is that just like the Hall of Fame for ultimate trolls?
No, it's like Reddit deconstructed. Like when I first went on it, I thought it was like a Reddit hate on Reddit kind of thing. But the more time I'm there, I realize like it is that, but that's just a coincidence. Like it's like they try to deconstruct. It's like memes, any popular posts. It's just like deconstructed. Everything's in shitty MS Paint, but it's like trying to, and all the comments are always just like, yeah, it's like mocking comments. It's always like, thanks, kind stranger, this, not the asshole. But it's always just, it's just this, it's like the anti circle jerk.
Okay.
You might like it. I think it's pretty funny.
Sounds pretty solid. That sounds like something I could get into.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they're on like 2 strikes. So, I mean, if they're about to be banned, that means it's a good one. Because Reddit only bans people that don't march in lockstep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I said I'd let...
They got rid of sticks.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'd let you go. I mean, I will let you go. I have no problem keep talking. I just don't want to hold you hostage. I always tell everyone.
Yeah, my girlfriend's texting me. I'm going to see what she wants.
All right.
We got to go have a beer with the coworkers tonight and, wait for this whole thing to blow over.
Head on over to the Winchester. Yeah, dude. I got tested for COVID Monday. I don't have it, but we're getting retested next week. So
nice. Yeah, my girlfriend got sick and she had to get tested, and took them over because this was after all the protests, so naturally everybody was getting tested. It took them over a week to get it back to us, and it came back after the 4th of July. So we had to cancel all our 4th of July plans and everything.
Yeah. I mean, it took me 72 hours, but yeah, man, it's not good, dude. Herman Cain just died. Do you remember Herman Cain?
What?
Herman Cain?
Dead?
He lost the Republican nomination to Mitt Romney in 2012. Died yesterday morning, 74.
Damn.
COVID. So
I'm sure the liberals love that.
It was on Reddit, and it got like 900 awards, and it was locked, and the thread was locked because everyone was like, haha, like, sucks to suck, and it was like, Jesus.
Dude, of course.
Hold on.
Of course.
Hold on. Literally give me like 1 second. I screenshotted it before it got deleted because I knew it would be. Yeah, it's just it's fucking. I remember him.
What are all those pictures up there?
It's Reddit's
the little icons.
Oh, you don't know about Reddit's newest gay? Remember how it always used to be gold?
Yeah.
You got a gold. I remember I got a gold for like my MCAT study guides like 10 years ago. It was like bragging rights. Reddit has like 600 awards now. Just these gay little fucking. I don't even know what they are. It's like a bear with sunglasses on. It's a moon, a skull, a crab, a heart with like a dollar neck. It's just blanket gay shit.
Dude, have you noticed on the emoji keyboard they added a Karen? First there's the guy and the girl, now there's a middle one now.
Oh, really?
There's a Karen.
There's a Karen? Yeah. I didn't know that. But no, dude, Reddit, to me, that's what I hate about Reddit the most, is it's got like 900 awards, and mods of big subs can give free awards. So everything's just astroturfed. I fucking hate that communist shithole so much. Burn it down, man. Turn on the afterburner. I fucking hate it. Accelerate it.
Yeah.
David Lockhart.
I miss the Wild West days of the internet for sure, man.
Me too, dude. Maybe, hey, DTube and BitChute. Shout out to those. I'm using those as well. And
all right, man.
Yeah.
We'll get catching up.
David Lockhart. Thank you, sir. Episode 5 and episode 150. Thank you. As always, a pleasure. And anytime you ever want to come back on, it's wide open, buddy.
Sounds good, dude. Take care.
Peace. You too, man. Stay safe.
Later.
Godspeed.